let's get going. Let's get to the start at the beginning, since every relationship has a beginning, and it's usually a beautiful story. So let's hear theirs. I'll start with Jean-Guy. How did you first come to hear about World Cleanup Day, and what inspired you to reach out with the idea of cooperation this year?
Thanks, Jim, and so happy, Heidi, to be sharing this conversation with you and with so many of your followers, country leaders, and so many of the ambassadors, coordinators, and wellness leaders of World Wellness Weekend all over the world. Some of them I know joining very late in the evening in Asia, and some of them waking up very early on the west coast of the US and all over in Latin America. The story goes back, and let me tell you, I'm French, and a Frenchman can tell a long story in a very long time. So I'll make this one as brief as I can. For as far as I can remember, whenever I walk, I hike, I stroll on a beach at sunrise, and I love doing that. There's always a bag for me to pick up whatever I can. And when my kids, my two daughters, were very early on, when we were taking hikes, we were looking for treasures, and treasures would be somebody else's trash. And I do this also now with my nephews and nieces. I believe this planet is not for us to use, it is for us to keep and pass on to the next generation. So we have this duty. So cleaning up and being mindful of where we are and taking care of nature, that in Latin America they called La Pachamama, is so important. A few years ago, Diana Ruas, our ambassador in Brazil, made a partnership as an ambassador of World Wellness Weekend with Dia de la Limpeza in Brazil. And together they have organized or joined forces on hundreds of activities. And I could see World Cleanup Day grow and grow and grow this year. And finally, with Julie Wren, who is in charge of special operations with World Wellness Weekend, we said, I think it's high time we get in touch with them, because we're looking at them. They're doing such amazing thing. Our dates are always on the same third weekend of September. So there's high time we do something with wellness for all, wellness for people, which is what we care about, and wellness for planet, which is what you're focused on.